will be brought back into a doable 3 versus 3. Didn't quite catch whether there was a kit available, but all the same, some pretty good positioning here. A nice pickup by Morals as well. And now this is suddenly looking a lot more doable for the CT's side. Nice little trade comes through, but it's still a 2 versus 1 for Mali to come out on top of. At the very least, he does have, the fact that there's no kit available for the CTs, and he finds 2 very quick headshots and pulls that one back from the brink. Ad hoc stealing away the pistol round.
Yeah, very, very close there for Youngsters. Not able to, unfortunately, make it come to fruition, but
still this force in the form of Pasha that's in the warehouse, and obviously he's miles away. Does manage to get that kill, but there's maybe 20 seconds left on the bomb. They're going to have to be quick here. It is into a 1 versus 3. alexRr in a pretty decent position. The bomb planted for him, though. He picks up 2, and that's going to be all she wrote, pretty much. Pasha, there's not a hope in hell. And the 4th round, the first rifle round, going the way of Ad hoc.
That's the one that Youngsters had to win, right? That's the one that puts them already into the game, that giving the T side now a very... And again, it's just the structure what's really overwhelming them right now. Again, even with a couple of kills out of Pasha, it's not really going to make all too much of a difference. And I think the worst part for Youngsters right now, despite a nice shot out of Morals and a second coming as well. Okay, this now gets a little more interesting. We'll return to that in a second. Bomb does get planted. Unfortunately, Szejn is a little bit of a walk away. Has to get through toward that lobby position. Squeaky door open for him. Presents a nice opportunity for him to at least get out toward main, but alexRr gets the timing, catches him out behind in 7-0 ad hoc. They're keeping on going, but...
At the moment, 3 versus 3 as the bomb goes down. There's kits available, but Mali is so close here. Are they going to recognize this fact? Orps on either side, though, and they both deliver. Beautiful stuff. Syken now the only one left. It is planted for him at the double doors. He makes a proactive move to open them up and find the first frag. Tap coming in onto the bomb. Oh, and he's savvy to the fact it's smart not to get super aggressive for it. Another tap coming in. God. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, the balls of steel. Tudson would have got away with it if he'd have just held. He keeps tapping away. Now, surely he's going to be holding, and perfectly played by Syken. Although I would say it depends on the situation. Perfectly read, let's say.
I'll almost like the Virtus Pro of Taz when they were under his leadership. A very structured T-side, a very execute-based, and I think now that he's not playing in this series, they do have a little bit more of a free roam to work with. They can do things that they might not be able to do under his leadership, and I think Morels, he fits perfectly into this. He's such a nuisance when he's making plays individually. He is aware of the flank, but Mali to make it work, that now redirects them back toward A. This is such a back and forward round, 20 seconds on the clock. There should be enough time, though.
Oh, that's a key kill that I feel like the T's needed to find to open up this A bomb site completely. Sean's going to be chilling at the moment. Going to go for the plants fairly open, and it was reliant on Sean going down. It doesn't happen. A 2K comes in for him and just making it look easy, honestly.
His AUG could really hit home hard if he spots out the angles. Szejn, they make light work of him, and that's down into a 1-on-2. The bomb will look to be planted. Surely Syken able to deny this. He's going to play fairly calm, though. Allow the bomb to go all the way. Does deny the plant eventually, though, and with Pasha now down into that 1-on-1, he does get dropped down to 53. Surely Syken here to hold the advantage. Even puts himself on middle bomb train. This is a smart way to go about things. Doesn't know the whereabouts yet, but definitely will, and a beautiful play out of Syken. Very masterful in that 1-on-2 to bring it to light, and ad hoc, they get a second round off it.
Yeah, it does seem really cool, calm, and collected, Syken, honestly.
K and the UMP. Thankfully, David K again has managed to return one in his favor, but once more drop down low. The rifle finally to come to fruition, but he might get caught out. He's got his back turned, and OKOLICIOUZ seems aware of it. Oh my god, takes out the bomb planter. These have been some absolutely manic rounds. Marley takes out the first. Nose of OKOLICIOUZ catches him on the land, and he's thankful. Well, the rest of his side should be that he got both of those kills, or else we're back to a messy square one again with another force by being won, but this time